This is the evening of Saturday, the 18th of October, 2025. Good evening, everyone. I have been waiting patiently to get the names of the alleged coup plotters in Nigeria because this morning I got the news that the Nigerian Defense Intelligence detains Brigadier General, other officers over alleged coup plot to overthrow President Tinubu. So they said there were 16 persons that they arrested, and I was waiting patiently. I wanted to, see the names of these people. Now, I never dreamed of this. I never got any whisper or rumor that such a thing is going to happen. I never have any idea. I don't have any idea about this at all. So I was curious. I was surprised that such a thing was going on and the rumor did not even leak at all. Anyway, it happens like that because coup is a very confidential something. Now, that is not the problem. You know where got me scared is that the soldiers that they arrested about this coup plot, they said that the army officers detained for alleged coup plot against Tinubu are attached to NSA Rebuttal's office, National Security Advisor, include ex-governor's nephew. So, quickly, I tried to go and figure out who are in the details of the National Security Advisor. I discovered that there are so many soldiers, so I was unable to figure out the people because there are too many, officers under one man, National Security Advisor. Why? Why people are dying? No soldiers to combat bandits everywhere. One office, you have up to 50 soldiers, 60 soldiers, just with one person. It doesn't make sense. Now, I want to analyze the situation that could lead to military coup. But first of all, I want to say that, Nigerians should not rejoice or be happy about a military coup or a rumor of a military coup. These army officers you are seeing, these politicians that are evil personified, they are better than them. You understand? All these top military generals, haven't you been hearing how all those soldiers that don't have ranks are lamenting every day? No food, no salary. They are doing all sorts of things against them. Don't you understand the condition, according to T.Y. Danjuma, that these armed forces are colluding with armed bandits to commit ethnic cleansing? Anybody who is rejoicing that there is an attempted military coup, you don't know Nigeria. You don't know Nigeria. So, do not rejoice because of that, because the military you are seeing today are not the military of 1980s. They are not the military under Babangida. The military regime in Nigeria are better than the democratic regime today. Everything we saw under the military regime, today they are times 2. Is it a human rights violation to mention but few? Now, when it comes to infrastructural development, the military regime, they scored excellent compared to this administration. Now, what are the things that could lead to this military coup in Nigeria? Pay attention. In my record, I discovered that every week, minimum of 20 soldiers are losing their life in Nigeria to insurgency, to banditry, to terrorism, and so on and so forth. Most of the time, Boko Haram will ambush the military, kill them. People in the bushes, they are complaining, no good salary structure, no allowance, no good feeding, their families back home, no time to go and visit them. These people are tired. But those people at that level don't have the capacity to organize a coup. For you to organize a coup in Nigeria, you must be in Aso Rock. Do you get me? You must be in Aso Rock. You must be in defense office. You must be a high-ranking officer for you to be able to organize a coup. Because if you organize a coup, the person that will take over is Chief of Defense Staff, Musa. Yes, the Chief of Defense Staff will be the one to become the president if coup happen. I want you to pay very good attention. If coup happen in Nigeria today, CDS Christopher Musa will become the head of state. Unless during the coup, they take him out. If they take him out, the next person is the chief of army officer. The chief of army officer will become the head of state. If the chief of army officer is not there, the second person in rank will become the head of, the government. So I'm trying to figure out who could be playing this. The office of the National Security Advisor don't have what it takes to become a head of state if a military coup happened in Nigeria. So The offices, I studied the offices. Who could possibly become the military head of state if they remove Tinubu? Then after studying these offices, now I said, okay, that is number one. The army aggression, the army's military aggression, how they are not taking care of them, how they are complaining that some politicians sponsor insecurity, they send army to go and fight it, the politicians will be eating the money with the top generals, the people who are fighting the bandits don't have anything to show for it. Do you get it? Now, that is apart. Let's come to think about the tension in Nigeria. There is, right from time, a gang up to take Tinubu away from office. Now, in my opinion, I was able to figure out that there could be so many suggestions on the table. Should we remove this man democratically? Are we going to remove this man through military coup? Are we going to remove this man by sponsoring insecurity and uprising? Many suggestions might be on the table, and military coup might be one of them. Who are those who want to remove Tinubu? Recently, there is information that Tinubu wants all the whole southern governors to enter APC, and he promised that the election will be conducted in one day and all of them will be returned as far as you work for him. This information is available on Sahara Reporters and other news platforms in Nigeria. Now, when you look at it, you see, before Tinubu start making this move, the northern Nigeria are resolute. They are determined to remove Tinubu. Now, and this now takes me back to what Buba Galadima said on Arise News. It is important when these people are talking, you pay attention. They said during Obasanjo's administration, they were looking for on how to stop OPC from killing the Fulanis while in Lori or chasing them out. So the option they put on the table, let us carry arms against Obasanjo. They said, no, Obasanjo is too strong. We can't win him through arm. Let us carry out a coup. They said, no, we are just coming out from, military rulership. Going back to it again will not make sense and it will not work. So the only option they have now is to bring Buhari to join politics. That was the purpose they brought Buhari. So they brought Buhari and there was tension. And the only thing they could condition Obasanjo to do is to shoot the OPC at sight. Anybody you see, shoot him. And they started shooting the OPC, Oduduwa People's Congress, at sight. So is this the same thing playing out now? That they now say that with Tinubu, they will be able, Tinubu is not a military officer, they'll be able to remove him, something like that. I'm trying to tell you different angles where this thing might be coming. Now, if the mission to remove Tinubu before 2027 is the reason why these people are planning this coup, bet me it will repeat itself again. What did I say? It will repeat itself again. Write it down. If these people who are allegedly arrested, if their mission is to remove Tinubu, if it is connected to, they don't want him to be president again. If it is not connected like we don't want democracy again. If it is connected to we want Tinubu out, you know it is going to repeat. Then those people who are sponsoring Boko Haram, who are sponsoring banditry, some politicians who have been named sponsoring these people, if they are the one trying to organize this coup, meaning they have a master plan that once they remove Tinubu, they'll be able to bring the military to implement their agenda, and it will be so dangerous unless the international military comes in to intervene, and Nigeria will become like more dangerous than Taliban or Afghanistan. So I'm trying to lay so many things down for you. Now, you see, Nigeria is gradually dividing between the north and the south. See, I am not saying this because of any interest. I'm telling you what is now. What is going to play out in 2027 is between ADC and APC. Mark this then down. The north will become ADC. The south will become APC. You know, before the north was APC, the south was PDP. Now, the south will become APC, while the north will become ADC. The battle is going to be fierce. The battle is going to be a dangerous battle. But who is going to suffer it at the end? The masses. The masses are always the victim. The masses who don't know anything, they are always the victim. And that is why I am telling people that anything you are doing for freedom, do it fast. If you are calling for the release of Nnamdi Kanu, join hands, call it fast. If you are doing anything, do it fast, because there is no time. You see, there was America, investigative report, like a project, which says failed state 2030. Go and Google it and study it. Failed state 2030. They predicted that Nigeria is going to end by 2030. And with what I'm seeing, Nigeria will not last up to 2030. From 2007 to 2008, 2009, with what I am seeing, the progression of crisis, the progression of crime, I'm seeing that terrible things are going to happen. Terrible things. Regions are not, the unity is not there. The unity is not there. You know, when the elite disunite, you know the nation is disunited. Let me explain this and end this video. You see, the masses might disunite. The poor Yorubas might hate the poor Igbos. The poor Igbos might hate the poor, these people. Poor Edos might hate the poor Ejos. I'm just giving an example. But the rich people will unite. You'll be fighting yourself. But once the elites disorganize, Nigeria is disorganized. This is a very important principle. Anybody who studies conflict resolution and insecurity should know this. Once the elites are not together, there will be instability. There will be instability. So these are one of the things I learned while studying conflict resolution. When the masses are quarreling, watch the elites. If the elites are united, despite this one is in ADC, this one is PDP, if they are united at the top by common looting or common something, no matter how you people fight, nothing will happen. But if you people unite and the elites are not united, there will be problem. So that is what is going on in Nigeria right now. The elites are not united. This is the danger of disunity of the elites. The danger of the disunity of the elite. It will lead to military coup. It will lead to insecurity. It will lead to economic blockade. It will lead to a lot of things. That is the situation Nigeria is right now. I am Okochapi Marcel. I am a conflict and insecurity reporter. Let me know what you think about this. See you on my next video. Thank you.